wanted to go over, in my opinion, what makes a 55 Nomad the most special out of all the Nomads. Out of all the first generation Nomads. You know, maybe you're just a fan of the 55 Chevy, maybe you're a fan of the 56, you could be a fan of the 57. But for me, I'm talking about a first generation Chevy Nomad. The 1955 for me is the most special and it is the most unique. So we'll go over a couple things of why I feel it's the most unique. All 3 years are beautiful, but a lot of people may agree, a lot of people may disagree. First of all, you can see just by the chrome above the headlights. A 56 or a 57 Nomad, all the outside trim minus the paint dividers on a 56 Nomad is common between a 56 and a 57 Chevy. A 55 Nomad has the front eyebrow, the front fender, and the front door spear that you won't find on any other car other than a 55 Nomad. A lot of people call it front fender chrome. And then another thing unique to a 55 Nomad that is not on a 56 or 57 is the rear wheel wells. They're a lot larger in diameter than the normal 55 Chevy. And the reason for that is the Chevy Nomad was originally designed on a 54 Corvette body. So the Corvette, if you look at a 53, 54, 55 Corvette, the wheel wells are all the same size. So they took a 54 Corvette and grafted this custom sketched up roof onto that 54 Corvette. And it was debuted, they made two of them, it was debuted at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City. That's a tongue twister for me. Waldorf Astoria. It was a hotel in New York City in the winter of 1953, I believe. So that's why a 55 Nomad has the big wheel wells in the back that match the front. And that's another reason why I think a 55 Nomad is the most unique, the best looking, and I'm a 55 guy. I like all 55. I like all 3 years, but 55 Nomad has the front fender trim. It has the large rear wheel wells. It has a waffle pattern interior. That first, this car has had the seat covers recovered, but it would have a waffle pattern on the red part of the door panels and on the red part of the seats. And that was first introduced on the 55 Chevy Nomad. That becomes standard on a 56 and a 57 Corvette, but it was first introduced on a 55 Chevy Nomad. And then it has waffle trim at the bottom of the door panels. And another thing unique is this side trim, this trim on the door panels that's specific to a 55 Chevy Nomad. You won't find that trim anywhere else. And that follows back. I got the back panels, but I took them out when I was doing the wiring harness for the car. That same trim line follows back, and then it hits that wheel well and goes up above the wheel well and kind of takes a real quick vertical up to the garnish moldings. So that's just 3 of the things why I think a 55 Chevy Nomad is the best out of all 3 years. And then another thing for me, it's the first. This is the first Chevy Nomad, 1955. And this one's an early one. This is body number 408. And General Motors was trying so hard to get these cars out because it was like almost like a mid-year model, to where the first Chevy Nomads wasn't even hitting the dealerships until the later part of January of 1955. So you're already most of the time when General Motors would offer a brand new car, the new model, you would start seeing them around September or October of, let's just take for 55 for example. If it was a 55 Chevy, you would be seeing them in October of 54. The first Nomads didn't hit the scene until the end of January into February of 1955, and even then they was really rare. Only the bigger cities would have them, because this car was so expensive. You won't find another Tri-5, 55, 56, or 57 Chevy that has more stainless steel on it than a Chevy Nomad. That's a lot of reason why this car was so expensive. This car was more expensive than a 55 Chevy convertible. The only model Chevy offered that was more expensive than a 55 Nomad was the 55 Corvette. This car was like around, I want to think around $2,800 when it was brand new. And you could get like a 4-door or a 2-door 210 for like $1,800. So this car was almost double the price of a 4-door or 2-door sedan. And even the 2-door hardtops, I think, was only maybe $2,000. So that's my video on why I think a 55 Chevy Nomad is the best out of the first generation Nomads. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But just for my personal opinion, it's the most unique out of all 3 years. A 55 Chevy Nomad has parts on it that you will not find on any other car than a 55 Chevy Nomad. And believe me, I like them all. I got all 3 years, so I agree with anybody out there that says the other years are better. I like them all. There's nothing like them. This car right here was it was truly special when it come out. I've talked to older people that was around when these cars were brand new, and they told me even when they was brand new, you still wouldn't see these cars out driving around on the roads. They was that rare even back then. So tell me what you guys think. Let's see how the motor's doing. Oh, she's happy. This car's got factory power steering on it. That's what that big can is hanging off the back. This is a true 327 L79. It's not one that was built. This is original from General Motors. 327, 350 horse. Alright guys, we'll cruise a little bit.